Now I need a bunch of casings. Too many casings, in fact.
Let's see. Legend of people being frozen solid and somehow living have persisted over the century, with scientific steadfastly maintaining it is not medically possible. In 1981, North Dakota proved these scientists wrong with an incredible true story of a young woman named Jean Hellard who was found frozen solid after getting trapped in 22 below zero temperature, who then arrived at Boston, Minnesota hospital. Her skin was too hard to pierce with the hypodermic
needle, yes.
Yes, hypodermic. It's a new word in my vocabulary.
Well, yeah.
That's a new word. I'm writing that down.
What? Haven't you heard of, like, dermatologists and stuff?
Yeah, I heard of dermatologist. I've just never heard of hypodermic.
Huh. I've heard it before. I think I might have heard it from Star Trek, though, so...
Yeah, I think that would make sense.
Well, no, maybe not. I've heard of it from a few different places, but it's not often. Not often covered.
Hypodermic, not hypodermic. Oh, I know. Her temperature was too low to register on the thermometer. Her face was ashen and her eyes were solid and did not respond to light. I can't explain why she's alive, Dr. George Seth, who treated Jean. Okay, that was kind of... Whatever, I don't want to click on the source.
So you said... Is hypothermic?
Hypodermic.
Dermic, okay then. That's interesting. I didn't realize it was going to be used to check her temperature. Because I was thinking of, like... whatever. See, like, what it... I'm trying to think, like... they could name them all sorts of things. Because, like... Because, like, hypodermic means...
hypodermic.
To be able to actually pierce skin. Because skin is dermic.
Yeah.
Dermatology is a doctor's on skin.
Yes.
These advanced circuits, well, yes, rubber? Of course it is. Of course it is.
What the fuck is that?
Alright, well then.
Okay. Running across Wi-Fi.
Yeah, don't do that, it's dangerous.
Mode activated.
There are a lot of zombies out here. What is going on?
It's one of those flash mobs.
Darn things. Darn flash mobs always dancing.
Dancing. Alright, the last one.
Oh god.
There's shadow people. Wait, shadow in the corner. Not shadow people, shadow in the corner. Well, obviously that's not. If you don't have light in the corner, you're not gonna have. Of course, you're gonna have a shadow.
Yes.
Drunken people. That ain't no urban legend.
So let me see here. I need a
Let's see.
redstone torch. And some coal. Alright. I already had coal. That's fine.
Yeah, it's just pretty much sleep anemia.
Was it Yeah, I don't know if it's anemia or acmia. I think because like anemia, I think is another thing. Like some issue with your blood or something like that.
Yeah, it's pretty much
Ah, dang it! One of the robos is down. Good lord. You know those really interesting diseases, or well, not diseases, but like disorders is which it might be the sleep apnea. I'm not sure if that's what it was or not. Is when they just fall asleep out of nowhere. Like there are people that suffer from that. They just walk around and then just all of a sudden just fall down because they fall asleep. And I'll do it in the most random things, you know. It's like, oh, I'm just making food, and I fell asleep. Just, you know, walking down the stairs, and I fell asleep and fell down.
Just walking, I was just looking up.
There's a spider up there. He knows my existence.
And then you just fell asleep.
Exactly. Right into a coma.
Alright.
Need more rubber. These machines are never fast enough. I need to get some better stuff into this.
Alright, weird jobs. How do you feel about weird jobs?
What?
Let's see. Professional organizer of children's summer camp luggage. Whatever.
Children's summer camp luggage?
Chris, where are you?
I'm in the tree farm. Why?
Come over here.
Alright, hold on.
Wait, don't come directly towards me. Just, you know, look at me from a distance. I see it on the map. Okay.
I can't. Okay, what about it? He's not hitting you?
No, it was just, I just came back.
Sometimes they kind of glitch and they, like, hit you. They push you back to a point that's too far for them to consider hittable, but too short for them to consider worth walking. So, you're in the midpoint between existing and not existing at this point.
In his head.
He's like, there's someone here, but I don't know how.
I can see them. I can sense them. What the hell happened to the wall here?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
What's going on, Chris?
Rotating a chest. I shouldn't have been rotating that chest. I think I can turn this into rubber. I just don't remember how worthwhile that is.
A rubber tree into what? Rubber?
I could turn it into sticky resin at a 33% chance. Oh, the extractor will do it.
2, 4,
Industrial
6.
sawmill. Oh, fancy.
There's 6 of them, Chris. There's 6 of them.
Alright, I guess I should make an extractor. I don't think I've ever had a need for an extractor, really.
2.
Well, too
4,
much, but
6. What?
Explosion chamber. Explosion chamber. Yeah, just melt it over here.
Not as much as you wish.
Alright. The system is never fast enough. I need more of these things. So many more. So I need a bunch of steel.
Oh, what the? I thought there was a block there, and then I jumped on it, and then it loaded that it wasn't there.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Thank God for these boots.
Well, at least they were made for walking. Put this here. Oh, God. Alright. More coal. I need more coals.
Let's see. No. Opening Steam.
So many little processes this size. Soon enough, I'll have every device I could ever need. There's no real reason to pump stuff into this. Might as well turn this off. This pulverizer's done with its usage.
Hey, you know there's a professional iceberg mover?
No.
Yeah. After the Titanic tragedy in 1912, a group of North American and European nations established the International Ice Patrol, also known as the IIP, to prevent any further incidents. The IIP utilizes data collected from satellite, radar, and airplanes to furnish critical information about marine communication community regarding the location of icebergs and safety detours to steer clear of them.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. What the hell is happening? Suddenly I've gone to like 2 FPS.
What about the paint dry watcher? What about that job,
I don't know.
Yeah, watching.
What is going on here?
The past 4 years, Dr. Thomas Kerwin has been working on the international paint company Dulux, watching paint dry, and the kind of stuff he looks at on a daily basis is really quite mind-blowing.
Particles.
34-year-old Cohen is a research scientist at Berkshire. His full-time job involves carefully observing the changing colors and particles of paint as it dries, both on walls as well as under a microscope. It's a pretty important job because it ensures that the paints are durable and do not fall off in the slightest touch.
Video settings. Why are particles killing my game right now? What the hell is going on?
I don't know.
I'm gonna crash in a second here. I think I've actually...
Honest God, I don't think these two jobs are kind of bad. I think being a human scarecrow would be an awesome job. In 2012, a student who graduated at a university with a degree in music and English got a job as a human scarecrow. Jamin Fox, 22, who was a graduate from was hired to use a ukulele, according to the Crowbell, to frighten partridges away from the field of Norfolk. He was paid $250 a week to wear a bright orange coat and play the instruments in a 10-acre field where birds are unperturbed by ordinary scarecrows. His boss warned him to bring a desk chair and a good book for his days in the oilseed rape field.
All he has to do is sit there.
Mr. Fox even said his friends were slightly envious of his job, from which he was able to afford a trip to New Zealand the following year. I told you, being a human scarecrow does not sound bad. You scare birds, and
It's like, if you give me enough wiring and a desk, I'll sit there and be a scarecrow, sure.
yeah, but he plays music at the same time, so it's like, you get to improve your skill. You're getting paid a little bit of wage to be a human scarecrow.
Yeah.
In a rapeseed field.
Let's see here. I need circuits. Lots of circuits. Too many circuits. Never have any rubber.
Let's see. Junior Lego model maker. Let's
dear, oh dear. Maybe I should consider planting some of those other rubber trees.
being a Lego model maker. In other words, you use Legos to make extravagant models. If you're into that creative thing.
What? Your Skype's gone weird.
Whoa. Lego model maker.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either.
Those leaves, these should be useful for a while. Another farm would work fine if it was getting enough power. There's never enough power in these systems to do anything. I could connect it to a Steam one, but...
Your Steam account is invalid here.
It's not very nice. Depends. Do I have...
No, you don't.
any more tanks? Actually, I know where I can get some... well... yeah, why not? I know where I can get some tanks. And that's not a good idea, though. I'm going to be wasting my time with that. It'll never work. It'll never work.
No. Depends what are you trying to consume for it.
I don't know. I was gonna get my tanks and bring them out here so I could just hook up Steam engine to it.
Steam power, everything.
Yeah, 'cause it's steampunk. All this steam.
It doesn't
not
feel
enough
like
steampunk.
it.
Exactly.
We thought
we
that
live off the stuff, but we don't use it like that.
we didn't think the future would look the way it does, but you know it is.
People had such a different view for the world with all the steam engines and stuff.
Exactly.
Well, maybe it had something to do with the era. It was just like a time of a different type of creativity. Rather than just because Steam was such a useful thing.
There of a lot of freaking...
You know, sometimes it's not the items that cause all this inspiration. It's just they happen to be inspired, so thus they use what's around them. And it just so happens Steam was there. Because, I mean, you know, nuclear power is just as good. We don't see too many people ideologizing, using nuclear subs and stuff, you know.
You just said nuclear subs. I think that kind of defeats that they already did it.
They made subs and whatnot, but you don't see them like making a
Being
bunch
idolized.
of everything else. They don't idolize it, yeah.
I don't know.
But
I think
you know,
I think we idolize it. We just give it a different name. We call it reactor.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Yeah, it is the same thing, isn't it? Ripping apart molecules for energy.
Not necessarily all the same, but yeah, I guess similar kind of process. The thing about like nuclear reaction is that it's, well, I guess they all have radiation, so never mind.
All bombs.
Everything's bombs. Well, they all have radiation, but not all of them are dangerous.
I'm not saying they all are dangerous. Just
I know. I'm just saying, because people think that you can't make bombs out of thorium, so that one's not dangerous at all.
Sort of like
Where is?
it's equivalent to that one marijuana. Nah, is it marijuana? Medical marijuana?
What about it?
That it has no hallucinogen pathogens in it.
They might have taken out the THC in it.
Yeah. Thus, the one reason I'm talking about this is because Illinois made that legal for medical use. But
there's nothing wrong with marijuana, but people avoid it so much because of the fact that it has another application, and because it was just labeled a certain way back when, because people wanted to hide it.
Oh, I thought you meant because of the hippies, but okay.
Oh, that's the monster. I hate it when it's not the monster I want that's sitting out there.
How low did you dig for that?
I didn't dig nowhere. He's just out in the backyard. Or do you mean like for the one I'm actually looking for?
The one that you're actually looking for.
You have to be at 15 and below. So he might spawn near this cave section. It's not guaranteed. Because this area is 22, so he should be nearby. But I don't hear him. He's just avoiding me. Yeah, go ahead, blow up, see what you do.
I heard that.
Blow up all this useless ore. Hey, look at the eye. Don't use blindness on me.
The eye.
Rototick. Oh no, it's on fire. There goes that diamond.
You.
Alright, now I'm at 13, so he would be around here if he was anywhere, but they just don't seem to exist. If anything, they'd be closest to the house, because that's where I've been, like, the entire day, so that's where they'd spawn. But I don't see anything. Ouch. Ouch. Stupid fire. But I don't actually care. That dram cry. He'll never be found. I might just spawn with him because of the fact that he's being so annoying to find right now. I'm finding everything else, and only slightly too, which is kind of interesting because I figured there'd be more of them. There's not enough DivineRPG mobs though. It's because of the fact that we might be in a special kind of biome, because new biomes are added in a certain mod and they just won't. They're not connected to it. It's unacceptable. I don't know where I'm at anymore. I got lost. Let's just get out of there. Get out of there. What are you doing?
I'm thinking, Chris. I don't know what I'm thinking.
These darn creepers, always out to hurt people.
Hello.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't me and him be friends? You avoid copyright with that right there. Where is food? Can of which? Yes. I still don't understand the whole particle issue here. Oh God!
Hey, do you know that place in Grand Theft Auto 5? If you've ever played it, there's like this hippie place out in the desert that is like painted. The sand's painted, and there's like markings of aliens there.
Oh.
They're like, oh look, there's aliens, and it's just pretty much a hippie place in the desert, right? With
it's a pretty hip place. Yeah.
Well, apparently that place is actually a real place, and it's a city out in California that's off the grid. It's like it's its own little town, away from everything.
It's where it's best to hide. And they're all just creating realities. They're like, there's aliens everywhere.
Aliens.
Don't you see? They're everywhere. I don't know if I need this much steel. I need circuits. I need other stuff. I'll have to build an extractor. That's all there is to it.
No, saying.
Get the cables. I should upgrade these so these can take more power. But there's never been such a need.
But the need is for glass.
Let's see here. Oh, may have pushed a different button. Hopefully nothing exploded. EnderStorage. That thing's useless. So many, and yet so little.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, god dang it. I'm out of rubber. I can't rubber it. I can't do it. Perhaps we have resin? No. Well then. Well then. All this technology, we're still not 100% self-sustained with everything.
Yeah, this is interesting. Hearing a meteor blast creates the loudest explosion ever recorded. Of course. Oh, yeah. It's the one in Russia that blew up.
Yeah. Flatten the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of an interesting little thing that the circle of trees that just got flattened.
Well, to be Pacific, it's 830 square miles of trees that got flattened.
Exactly.
Wasn't it just, it was not a single soul lost in that.
No, no one was hurt. Or, well, no one was killed. If not hurt, I don't know about that one. But, because, you know, that caused glass to shatter in places, so...
Yeah.
Whoever was nearby potentially got screwed by that.
It was literally 10 times... Wait, what? No, yeah, it's about 100 times more powerful than that atomic bomb dropped in Hiroshima.
Those random bombists in space attacking us. What if we find out it was from aliens this entire time? It's like, these aliens threw a meteor at us.
They were just like, let's see what happens. We'll use those.
That fancy research they've been doing.
Uh,
I don't know what it is at this section. I'm getting some crazy particle issues, supposedly. I don't actually know if it is particles. It says it is, but I don't believe it. I don't know. If I just don't look directly at it, I'll be fine. Just like radiation.
let's see, Magnetic Hill is a very special tourist attraction located near Ladakh, whatever, it's in India. When you reach the hill, follow the directions of the yellow sign telling you to park your vehicle in the white box marked with white paint on the road. When you switch your vehicle off and leave it in neutral, the car seamlessly will move downhill. No big deal, but then after being prompted to turn your car in the opposite direction, the car seems to move uphill. Rumors has it that the area has extreme magnetic properties strong enough to pull cars up hills. It's in reality the shape of the surrounding landscape of the mountain's horizon obscures the observer's usual reference point and creates the illusion.
So wait, what was it again? What was the reason behind that? I forget, because I've heard that one before, and I forget whether it was...
The shape of the surrounding landscape and mountain horizon obscures the observer's usual reference point and creates the illusion.
I don't quite know.
In other words, it messes with your horizon. It pulls the horizon either up or down in the illusion. I think it pulls it down. Yeah, it pulls your natural horizon down while you look at it. Thus it feels like you're going up.
Yeah.
Even though you're actually going down.
Exactly. Need copper cables. A bunch of them. Because why not?